Good morning. Looks like we're a little crooked today. Probably all feel, I don't know about you guys, I feel a little crooked too. So here we are. Welcome. I'm Corinne. And 6 a.m. yoga. Here we are again. Week 2, live streaming. This has been fun. It's been interesting. It feels good to be here at Sage, even though there's nobody here. It just feels good to be somewhere else. So anyways, welcome. So today we're going to move through a mandala flow for the new moon in Aries. And mandala flow is where you kind of make a circle like while you're moving. So just to let you know, I'm going to be facing you and then I'm going to be not facing you. So we'll play around with it together. But yeah, we've got this new moon in Aries, and the interesting thing about this new moon is that not only is it in Aries, which is known as, of course, the god of war, and Aries kind of has a lot of fire behind it. We're really close to Chiron, who is the wounded healer. So the interesting thing, new moons are a time of beginnings. It's a good time to set intentions, to bring in, to invite in, whereas full moons we release, we let go. So for our intention today, I thought that we could kind of bring in the energy of this like new moon / Chiron wounded healer, and inviting in just an opportunity to heal, which I know is a really big and powerful word, especially right now. But the interesting thing about this new moon is, and with it being so close to Chiron, is that we have the opportunity to find the healing in the place where we feel the most wounded. So the way you can look at it is that the solution to whatever it is can only be found right now in the problem. So the answer is also what is wrong, which I think that can maybe speak to a lot of what's going on right now. So I would just invite you, even in this practice and throughout this day, throughout the next couple of days, to just notice where things feel hard, where maybe you feel like you're pushing against something a little bit, and you can, instead of pushing against it, maybe you can, good morning, lean into it a little bit more. Turn the volume up. So yeah, where it feels like this is the big problem, so I don't want to deal with that because it's the big issue. So I'm going to go over here and deal with this thing that's a little bit prettier, a little bit nicer. Come to the thing that's harder and like embrace it and lean into it. And in our practice, it's the same way. The poses or the postures that are irritating or annoying, right? The ones you get into and you're like, I hate this pose. I have a lot of those. Get into them and be like, I hate this pose. Okay, there's something here for me. Just a way to look at it. So that's all I've got to say about that. So wherever you are, take a nice comfortable seat. If you're live, good morning. If you're watching this later, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Just find a seat, let your eyes close, and sit up nice and tall. And just kind of feel that morning body, right? Just let yourself feel those aches and pains and creaks and cracks that might be there this morning. And just notice, like, how does your body feel today? How does your body feel today? Mine feels okay. Feels okay. I've actually been pretty active the last few days, which feels really good to be in my body. So I'm a little sore, but in a really kind of good, enjoyable way. How does your body feel? How about your breath? Have you taken a deep breath yet? Go for it. Take a deep breath. Do that a couple of times maybe. take a breath as low into your body as you can, as deep into your belly as you can, and just hold that breath. Just hold it down in the belly. Feel the belly all big and round like a balloon. Just hold it. And then exhale. Yeah. And then inhale more into the middle, right into your lungs, right into your ribs, your intercostal muscles, the muscles between your ribs. Big breath in. Hold it. Can you expand your ribs more without getting up into your chest? Exhale. And this time, inhale all the way up into your chest, into your heart, into your upper back, into your shoulders. Maybe even into your throat. Hold it. Can you breathe in more? And exhale. And then let each breath flow through each of those parts. Low belly, ribs, chest. You can hold at the top. You don't have to. And then exhaling. Setting our intention. Maybe you want to bring your hands to the heart. Setting our intention to offer the possibility of finding the healing in the space of the wound, of finding the solution within the problem. Using the resources that we have available to us. And we'll say Om together one time, or maybe say it internally to yourself if you're trying not to wake others up in your house, or just listen, whatever feels good for you. Start by taking a deep breath in through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Breathing in. Returning to your even, easy breath. Breathing all the way in and breathing all the way out. And as you like, lightly fluttering your eyes open. And I'm going to use a little essential oil this morning. So if you have oils that you like to use, this one's called Balance. Maybe you want to put a little bit of oil on your palms or on your wrist, on your feet. I'm actually going to put this one on my feet. So Balance is really grounding. Really earth, a lot of earth energy, which I've been feeling really called to lately. So I'm actually going to put it right on the bottoms of my feet. Plus, we're going to do a little bit of balancing in our practice this morning. So I figure I can use all the help I can get. All right. So coming onto our mats. Let's start off in child's pose this morning. So just coming onto your mat or into your space, taking your knees apart. Bringing your chest down, your forehead down. You can extend your arms, you can relax your arms, you can bring your arms back. And then maybe start to rock a little bit side to side, massaging across your forehead. Maybe you rock all the over and you kind of drop one armpit towards the floor a little bit more. Another side, right, maybe just kind of going back and forth, getting this little side to side twisting motion. Come back to center. Take a big inhalation. And as you exhale, just crawl your arms over to one side. Let your opposite hip move towards that heel, so you're getting a little stretch through the side body. And remember too that you can modify, you can change, you can opt out or add or whatever you need to for this practice. This is yours. I'm just offering some possibilities here. Inhale back to center, child's pose, and then exhale, go ahead and crawl over to the other side if you crawled to one side. And inhale, back to center. Child's pose. On your next breath, let's go ahead and come up to hands and knees, coming up into tabletop. And we'll just move through a few nice and easy cat and cow. So as you breathe in, let your back arch, let your belly drop, maybe your hips lift. Maybe your chin lifts. And as you breathe out, round the back. And notice where this movement in your body originates. Is it from the hips primarily, like the sacrum, the root, the lower chakras, the physical body? Or is it maybe more from the belly, the center? More of your action, your fire, your self-esteem and willpower? Maybe it's more from your heart, your chest, your compassion, your love, your healing. Maybe it's from those upper spaces, the neck, the throat, the head, knowledge and speech. I don't know, just check in. Where do you feel like this movement is originating? For me, it feels pretty centered. It's somewhere between my heart and my belly is where the movement seems to be flowing. Just a couple more here. Neutral, flat back. And just take a couple side to side cat cow. So your hips go to one side and you look over the opposite shoulder. So my hips are going to my left, I'm looking over my right shoulder. And then center, exhale, hips go to the right, I'm looking over my left shoulder. I'm kind of moving through a little bit of cat stretch as I come through center. And then center here. And maybe crossing your ankles behind you, or you can move your feet to one side. We're just going to move through to seated. Bring your feet to the floor. Place your hands to the backs of your thighs and start to kind of round your back a little bit and just feel the sitting bones down to the tailbone, the sitting bones and the tailbone. And then kind of finding that space in the middle, drag your toes in, lift your shins up. You can hold your thighs. I know it's early. Feel free to hold them here. If you want, you can release your arms. Ardha Navasana, half boat pose. Maybe your hands want to be at your heart this morning. Feel that low belly, that lowest part of your belly move in and up. So your Uddiyana Bandha, your belly lock. If you don't have your hands at your heart, go ahead and bring them there. If you need to release your toes to the floor for a little bit of support, that's fine. Bring your hands to your heart. Interlace your fingers, extend your pointer fingers, and then open your knees out to the side. So again, you could be down here, or you're up here. Bottoms of your feet are together. You're in a butterfly. Good. Now you're going to point forward. Whew. And then you're just going to lower a little bit. And then inhale, come up. If you want, you could exhale, lower. Maybe bring your hands in. Inhale up. Or you could go the other way. Inhale up here. Or or you're holding your legs for a little support. 4, 3, core work at 6 a.m. Whew. 2, 1, you're going to come down, hold. Yeah. And then inhale, come up, grab your ankles, set your feet down, sit up nice and tall. Take your chest forward, maybe bring your fingertips to the floor and just find a little bit of like side to side movement here. So I'm just moving a little. Big, deep, easy breaths. Transformation exists primarily in our belly, or at least that's where it starts. Evolution, transformation, upgrades, they all kind of come from they all kind of start here. And then they move up through our heart where we can actually express them. So it's important to activate that fire center to get that transformation energy moving so you can bring it up into your heart and then out into the world. All right, back to hands and knees. And we'll curl our toes under. On your next exhale, go ahead and come into downward facing dog. And we'll pedal out our feet and shake out our head and move in any way you want to. I always like to take a really wide downward dog, especially early in the morning. It just, I don't know, it feels more gentle on my body. More enjoyable, more pleasurable, which is still something that's so important right now. Where can you find pleasure within yourself, within your own practices, within just your own day-to-day life, right? Without looking for that external that we're so used to looking to for fun and joy and pleasure. So one more time, shake your head no, nod your head yes. And then inhale, looking forward, exhale, go ahead and walk your feet up to your hands. And we'll come up into forward fold towards the front of your mat or front of your space, wherever you are. Go ahead and bend those knees and maybe walk those feet out a little wider. Maybe grab opposite elbows and just hang out here or sway. Or a bounce might feel good, or just rocking on the feet. Couple more breaths here. Bottom of the exhale, release the hands. Inhale, bend the knees a lot. Really rooting down through those feet. Exhale, rising up. And then inhale, extend those arms. Palms touch or fingertips touch. Looking up at your hands. And imagine extending out from your fingertips as this big pillar of light, this channel of light that you're connecting into. As you exhale, just feel your hands moving along that pillar, along that channel, all the way down. All the way down. It'll come through your heart, down to your belly. Your palms might start to separate, that's fine. All the way down into your root chakra. Go ahead and release your hands. It's going to move down into your feet. You're going to release it here into Tadasana, bringing your feet underneath your hips. Close your eyes for a minute, and again, just connect to that channel, that pillar, that light that runs all the way into the center of the earth and all the way up into the highest realms, your highest good, your soul knowledge. You get to be this conductor for it all. On your next inhale, reach those arms up. Just feel yourself moving through that light, moving through that energy. As you exhale, releasing down, forward fold. Inhale, maybe lifting your torso, bend your knees, and then as you exhale, we'll just walk our feet back to downward dog. From here, inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. And then as you exhale, go ahead and open that right hip up, look under your right armpit, and if you want to, go ahead and bend the right knee, or you could keep the legs straight. Anchor into that right hand a lot so you can twist. Inhale, release, straighten that leg behind you. And then exhale, just release, right foot down next to left, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. And then again, open it up, look under the left armpit. Leg can stay straight, or knee can bend. Breathe. Anchor into that left palm, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, center it back up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, make your way forward to plank, first plank of the morning. Hold. When you're ready, go ahead and exhale, drop your knees. And we're going to lower nice and easy. So release the tops of your feet, bend your elbows back. Let your thighs, your hips, your belly, and your chest come all the way down to the floor. From here, inhale, lifting in nice, easy baby cobra, float your hands. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. Inhale, lift baby cobra. And lower. 1 more time, lift your hands. Lift, 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 lift. And release. Good, inhale, press up. Hands and knees. Exhale back, child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here in child's pose. Maybe 3 or 4. Welcome back, Facebook. And then we'll come back up to hands and knees. Inhaling, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, looking forward, exhale, walking. Or maybe you want to float your feet up to your hands, if that's for you. Coming up into forward fold. Inhale, maybe lift halfway if that feels good. I like to bend my knees a little when I do it. And exhale, release, fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, extend. Into that light, into that pillar. Feel that energy. Exhale, bring it down into your heart. Releasing all the way down. The palms might start to separate. And then lower the arms, mountain pose. Good. From here, let's inhale. We'll come into chair pose. So bend your knees, sweep your fingertips maybe along the floor. Welcome back again, Facebook. Sweep your arms up and sit back, sit back, sit back. Just hold. On your next exhale, release. Forward fold. Inhale, lift, preparing to step your right foot back. Exhale, the right foot will come back to lunge. And just drop your right knee down to the floor. And as you like, maybe slide your hands to your front thigh or extend your arms up. And then drop those hips down and forward. Inhale wherever you are. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, go ahead and tuck that back toe under, lift the knee. Exhale, step right foot to left foot, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, preparing this time to step your left foot back as you exhale. Left foot steps back. Knee to the floor. Again, hands to thigh or arms to sky. Inhale into your chest, into your heart. Exhale, go ahead and bring your hands back to the floor. Inhale, back toe tucks, knee lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, curling up. Maybe slide your hands along your body. Maybe skip your face. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands coming heart center. Releasing Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a breath. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, hands come to heart, coming into chair pose. From here, inhale, you're going to lift your heels. Come into a nice little wobbly chair. Lower yourself down as far as you go. Hips go back. Release your arms and just give them a little swing here. How does that feel for your balance? Does it make you more stable, more wobbly? Good. Hands come back to the heart, inhale. And then exhale, lower the heels, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. And then exhale, fold. And you can get to downward dog however you want. If you want to go with me, we'll come to downward dog first. And then inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, lowering knees or toes. Inhale, moving through cobra or upward facing dog. Downward dog. So we'll walk through our mandala flow together nice and slow a couple times, and then we'll play around with it. Have some fun. Inhale, lift your left leg behind you. Exhale, step your left foot forward. If it doesn't get there on its own, grab it with your left hand, bring it up so your left ankle is underneath your left knee. Right heel's gonna come to the floor. You're gonna come up into warrior one. Inhale. So first warrior one of the morning. Just give it a minute, feel it, check it out. Your arms don't have to be extended, they can be wherever they want. Feel the front heel. Feel the outside edge of the back foot. Feel that Uddiyana Bandha, that low belly again, active. On your next exhale, release your arms behind your back. Either interlace your fingers or you can just grab opposite forearms or elbows. Inhale, lift the chest. So again, breathing into that heart space. Exhale, you either just come forward to hover over that front thigh, or you drop down to the inside. Your left shoulder comes to the inside of your left leg. If you come all the way down, go ahead and release your head. So you're not looking forward. Your head is heavy. You could shake it no, or nod it yes, and you might find a little wobble there, and that's good. From wherever you are, we're all gonna come up to halfway. So you're just gonna come here halfway. And you're gonna really feel the strength of that left leg. You're gonna lift the back heel, maybe bend the back knee, drag that foot in, and as you feel like it, play around with lifting that leg. You could keep both legs a little bent. Feel free to release your arms or keep them interlaced. You can always modify to standing splits with hands on the floor. So a variation of warrior three here. And then nice deep bend in that left leg. You're gonna bring that right foot back, but this time you're gonna lower that heel all the way to the ground. Turn open to your right. Extend your arms. And then bring your hands to your heart. So you're in warrior two, hands at your heart. And straighten that front leg. Whew. Give yourself a little break. And then bend the knee again, warrior two. From here, close your eyes. Hands at your heart, elbows relaxed, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna turn those palms out. You can keep your eyes closed. Press your hands out to either side. And then inhale, bring it in. So it's almost like you're expanding the walls of that energetic channel you're inside of. Exhale. Maybe 2 more times. Last one. Exhale, arms go out. Maybe that front knee bends a little more. Relax your wrists. Look over your left middle finger. Turn your left palm up. Inhale, reach up and back. Reverse your warrior. You can look up. You can look down. It doesn't matter. Exhale, come forward. Side angle forearm can come to the thigh. Or hand can come down to the floor. Or maybe you're using a block. Inhale, back to warrior 2, and then exhale, straighten that leg again. Whew. Turn those toes forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, fold forward, wide leg fold. You're always welcome to just stay in a fold if that feels good. Or you can start to move yourself here, side to side. Maybe keeping it nice and low. Or maybe you just want to kind of come into like a little goddess pose down here. Maybe you come all the way to one side. That feels pretty good. You don't have to use your hands. It's totally up to you. So you're just taking a couple more breaths here. Like I said, it's a mandala flow, so we're going to walk to the back of our mat or back of your space. So now your right foot's forward. You're going to lunge. You're going to drop that back knee, and you'll come up either hands to thigh. We did this at the beginning, or arms to sky. And you want to really drop those hips down. Get a nice stretch in the front of that back thigh. On an exhale, let your hands come down to the floor. And then inhale, come to a plank. Maybe hold plank, and then exhale, just move right back to downward dog. Or you could move through a vinyasa if you'd like to. Cobra or upward dog. Downward facing dog. So we're going in a circle. So now you're going to lift your left leg up. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, slip it forward. You're going to come into a lunge, your choice. You can come back down to low lunge. Inhale up, low lunge. You could be high lunge, crescent warrior. And then on an exhale, you're simply going to bring your hands down to the inside of your left foot. You're going to walk over to the side. And again, you're just going to find some side to side movement here. Eventually, tracking your right toes forward, you're going to come back up to warrior 2. Right palm turns up, inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, coming forward, side angle. Inhale, returning back to warrior 2. Exhale, reaching that right arm forward, bringing the hand down to the floor, left hand comes to the hip. If your hand can't get to the floor, walk your back foot in as much as you need to until it does. We're coming into half moon. So right hand to a floor or blocks or some sort of prop. Maybe you have a chair. Back leg lifts, left leg lifts. Rotating yourself open to the left. You could extend your left arm. Keep the hand on the hip. And then from here, we're going to transition into either standing splits or warrior 3. So if you don't like to move into a closed hip posture with your leg in the air, that's fine. Just bring your foot down. Square your hips. Lift your leg back up. If it's okay for you, you're open. Just square the hips up. Keep your hands on the floor or come up into warrior 3. From wherever you are, bend that right knee, land that left leg back. Inhale, warrior 1. Right back where we started, ready for the other side. Exhale, hands come behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, come forward. Humble warrior, either inside the thigh or over the thigh. Inhale, you're going to come up about halfway. Exhale, make your way into warrior three or modify standing splits. You can have those legs a little bit bent. Bend that right knee, left foot comes back. You're back in warrior two. As you exhale, go ahead and straighten that right leg. Give yourself a little break. Shake it out. And then bring your hands to your heart. Bend your knee. I would turn around and face you, but then I will get so confused. Inhale, hands at your heart. Exhale. Push it away. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, expand the edges of your energy field. And again, one more time. Exhale. Relax your wrists. Right palm up, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, forward, side angle. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Turn your toes forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, wide leg fold. Stay here or move side to side. We'll take a few breaths here. And eventually, we're going to meet towards the back of our space, back of our mat again. Left foot forward lunge. Right knee comes to the ground. This is the sweet spot, at least for me. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, drop those hips forward. Get that nice big stretch through the back of the leg. The back leg. Exhale, hands can come down. Tuck the toe under and inhale, step to plank. Find your own way back to downward dog. From downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale to lunge, high or low. And then exhale, you're going to come down, walk over to the left, and again, maybe you're moving side to side or folding. And then we'll walk ourselves forward. Inhale up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, forward, side angle. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Reaching forward, right hand to hip, left hand to the ground. Inhale into half moon. Twisting open to the right arm can extend, doesn't have to. From here, we're transitioning to either warrior three or standing splits. So again, you can bring your foot down, square your hips, and then lift that leg again. Or from the open hip pose, you can square the hips. And then we'll bend that left knee, right foot comes back. Warrior one. So we're going to go one more time each side, one more time in this full circle. I invite you to take this for yourself and make a circle around, and then another circle around. If you're like, no, then just go with me. So we're left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, warrior three. Exhale, warrior two. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Hold warrior two. Left palm up, inhale, reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg. Feel free to add on as well or change this up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. When you come into the center, you might take about 3 breaths. Or if you feel like you really want to get your heart rate up this morning, just take 1 breath. If you're going with me, exhale, turning towards the back of the mat, dropping that back knee. Inhale up on Vinyasa, low lunge, maybe a little heart lift this time. Exhale. Inhale, coming to plank. Maybe Vinyasa, maybe not. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lunge, high or low. Exhale, opening up to the side. Maybe a couple breaths. Right toes turn forward. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Squaring the hip. Standing splits or warrior three. And exhaling back, warrior one. Inhale. Last cycle through if you're with me. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, that left foot comes back, opening to the side. Warrior two, hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg, turn the toes forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Exhale, walk to the back of the mat. Left foot forward. Right knee down. Inhale up on Vinyasa. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank. However you want to get to downward dog is great. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. High or low lunge. And exhaling side to side. Last time here, so maybe a little bit more strength if you've got it in you. Turning to the back to the front of the mat. Whew. Inhale back, warrior two. Left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Warrior two, inhale. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, standing splits or warrior three. Release your hands to the floor. Bring your right foot next to your left foot. Forward fold. You did it. From this forward fold, I invite you to find your way into a place that feels the most like center, like balance, soothing, healing, grounded, calm. So that could be child's pose, that could be standing mountain pose, or hands at the heart. Maybe you're sitting, you want to come down, sitting cross legs or sitting on your heels, palms open. But if you're watching me, close your eyes, stop looking at me. If you're practicing with someone else in your space, stop looking at them. Close your eyes and go to a place that feels like home in your body. Close your eyes. Go to a place that feels like home in your body. Not a stretch, not a pose or a movement, not something active. You're not gonna rest in crow pose, or I don't know, maybe you are. Who am I to say? Go to a place that feels like home in your body. We'll hold for about 5 breaths. From your home, find your way to seated. Find your way to seated. Legs are going to extend out in front of you. If you'd like, you can sit up on a prop. Lift your hips out. When I say prop, I just mean like a blanket or a pillow. So sitting up. And we'll start with taking our right leg, stepping it over our left. We're just going to come into a nice easy twist here. Right hand goes behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. And if you'd like, the left elbow can come to the outside of the right thigh, or just hug. Keep those left toes active. Keep that left foot active. And then exhale, release. You're going to walk that right foot back towards your left hip. See if you can stack your right knee on top of your left. And your choice, either keep your left leg extended or fold your left knee so your left foot comes back by your right hip. So you've got knee on knee or knee with one leg extended. And then maybe you're folding forward. You could stack your fists, rest your head. If you did fold forward at all, slowly coming up, and you'll extend the right leg, left foot steps over right, left hand behind the back, inhale, right arm up, exhale, twist. Big inhale, exhale, unwind. And then crossing left knee over right, left foot comes back by the right hip. Either keep the right leg extended or right folds in as well. And then again, maybe folding forward, stacking fists, holding your feet. And inhaling, coming up, releasing your legs. Maybe one more little butterfly sway movement here. And I'm going to invite you again to kind of take your own journey to come onto your back. So take your time to come onto your back. Moving into Shavasana, or if you would like to end your practice in seated meditation today, that's fine too. Otherwise, finding your way onto your back, finding any last wiggles or movements or anything like that. Landing. Maybe you're still moving a little bit. Again, you're coming onto your back, or maybe you're sitting comfortably, whatever works for you this morning. Just close your eyes. Getting those last few movements, those last few kind of things in your body, right? Those last few pleasurable moments. And then stop and come into stillness. Whether you're seated, whether you're lying down, doesn't matter. Just close your eyes. Take a really deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, I invite you to make some sound. If you felt a little weird about that, do it again. Wiggle your jaw. Release your breath. Any manipulation of the breath, just let it go. Maybe you want to rest a hand over your heart and a hand on your belly to stay connected to your body. Maybe you want to just let yourself fly free, letting your palms rest open. What do you need? Where's the healing? What feels actually more uncomfortable for you? Does touching your heart, touching your belly, is that a pain point for you? Then I would invite you to rest there, because remember, the healing is in there. Or does being still and allowing yourself to dream and wander, is that more uncomfortable for you? Is there fear there? Then I invite you to rest open, maybe lying down. And just landing here. Just landing. Maybe you've landed, or maybe you just took off. You are safe. You are safe. You are loved. You are loved. Say to yourself, I am safe. I am safe. I am loved. I am loved. Staying here as long as you like, as long as you are able. Repeating to yourself, I am safe. I am loved. I am safe. I am loved. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. I love you. Namaste.